Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Vantage Audio Solutions webinar, and in advance, thanks for everybody's time. We've got people dialing in or joining us from the US, Europe, Asia, Australia, so welcome everybody. My name is Andrew Whale. I'm the VP of Marketing at Vantage, and I'll be introducing today's webinar before handing over to Brian Peterson, our Software and Integration Product Manager, and Forrest Kelsey, the head of our Technical Services Organization, who will be covering the balance of the presentation. As we move into this webinar, I just want to give you a little bit of context. This is the first in a series of educational webinars that we'll be holding throughout 2014. These are really aimed at helping you exploit the unique capabilities that we have with the Equinox solution in conjunction with the overall Vantage Infusion control and automation system. While the focus of today's webinar is integrating audio into that solution, I just want to make note for you that there are a couple of important releases that are built around this webinar today. Firstly, we've got the release, which will be, you guys should all receive emails on today regarding the upcoming release of the audio products. What we're doing is releasing a select range of the Nuvo player portfolio products that are going to be available direct to all of you as authorized Vantage integrators. The P200 series, the 31, 35, and the Gateway. These will all be visible in Design Center. As I say, that release is going out today, and then on Monday we've got a Design Center 3.2 Update 1 that is going out. This again is significant with regard to what it opens up for Equinox. Through Design Center. There's really two components to it. Firstly, there's some significant updates to the widget environment. Objects are being added to the both new and existing projects through the Vantage Objects panel. We've got a new Pool and Spa widget. Scenes are now accessible through any profile. We have an admin profile that now has a pin lockout on it. And the other piece is obviously the native objects added for the Nuvo products that I just mentioned, and the driver there now allows cross-matrixing. So we have the only driver that currently allows you to cross-matrix the Nuvo products, which again we feel is pretty significant. Just in terms of the content that we're going to cover today, we decided the best way to handle a lot of the pieces of information is to really run through a couple of use case scenarios. Brian's going to run through those. We're then going to talk about Premier Partners and Premier Partner drivers, address some areas that we want you to watch out for when you're integrating audio in, and then talk about some of the upcoming features, and then leave you with some next steps. So that's the basic format for today's webinar. I do want to cover a couple of points with regard to really what we're trying to accomplish with this webinar, and actually the future webinars. This is not meant to be a pure training session. Equinox is obviously a new environment, and we strongly recommend that you do attend an Equinox training. These are posted on the training site, available through the professional services side of the website. Very important you get to a training. It's going to save you a lot of time and a lot of effort on your initial projects. What we're trying to do today is more of a how-to discussion that's aimed at giving you the key information that you need to efficiently integrate audio into your Vantage projects. In conjunction with that, I also want to point out that there are some key reference assets again on the website that you should be familiar with, and if you're not, please make yourself familiar with them. A critical part of that is the music widget video series. There's 3 videos that Forrest has done that are out on the YouTube channel that really talk through the details of the music widget. And again, I highly recommend that you go through these videos. I mean, they're fairly fast-paced, but they give you a lot of the detail that's really going to sit underneath what we're going to cover today. And then also, just to note, on the Vantage Pro site also, there's a series of cut sheets, install guides, solutions guides, Premier Partner information, driver hot sheets, etc., etc., that are all relevant to the Equinox environment and the audio solution that we're going to be talking about today. So, with that said, what I'm going to do now is hand over to Brian, who's going to get started on these use case scenarios.